Hello, beautiful people. If this message finds you and you click on it, then there's something here for you. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. So grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I've got a cup of tea here. You might have something a little bit more exciting. You do you. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on. All right. So this is a timeless reading. I've decided not to do kind of for the next week. I want to just do it when you find it. All right. Because that's what just feels right. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring the camera down so that you can watch me pull the cards. And then I want to come back up and talk to you up here. All right. I'm going to use the wisdom of the oracle just to get some themes. All right. What do people need to know at this time? Whoever's clicked on this reading, what do they need to know at this time? Loyal heart. I want 3. Tell me more. What do they need to know at this time? What is the message? Okay. Not all of those. Which ones? That one. And that one. Okay, thank you. Alrighty, let's have a little look. We've got never ending story and we've got to be fair. All right, let's put them up there for a little minute. Now, I want to get some energy oracles as well. Tell me more about this for whoever is watching, because we want to bring things into a fair and balanced place here. Do they go together? No. Yeah, they do. Oh, make your mind up. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. This is about relationships for many of you. It doesn't have to be. This can absolutely be about a job or a home or a behavior or an attitude. But we have got a lock here. All right. So let's find out a little bit more. All right. Let me come up here and talk to you. So what we've got is a repeated message of an attachment that isn't very fair, and we keep repeating the same cycle. Now, this could be between you and a habit, a behavior, an addiction, a negative thinking, a depression, something like that. This can be between you and a partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, that kind of thing. Can also be between you and a job, a business. So I want you to apply the circumstances as they apply to you. But what we've got here, this loyal heart can be talking about a relationship, and because we've got caring connections as well, and the never-ending story, contract, attachment, right? So yeah, this is why I generally have the camera coming down, because you see the way that they pull together. But I want to just explain this to you first of all. So what we've got with these two birds looking at each other, sitting on the egg with the hearts there. Now, the egg represents the good stuff cracking open. The loyalty, the loyal heart. Am I being loyal to something or someone that doesn't deserve my loyalty? Are they being loyal to me? Am I attached to what it should be, woulda, shoulda, couldas, rather than what it actually is? Am I living on it'll change, it'll shift? I'm living on hope for something different rather than the expectation of what is. So what I want you to do is, let's bring this down so you can see the thread that we have here. The loyal heart next to the never-ending story talks about a repeated cycle. Now that's a 37, that's a 10, it comes down to a 1. Am I going to finally close this off? Now the timing is important here, because we're in Mercury retrograde. We've got a lot of planets shifting around. This is basically a reset time. Is it time for me to close off some relationship or some hankering after the past? Some of you could well be just completely tied up with an ex, or a job that's finished and you just not over it, and it's like, that should never have finished, they should never have let me go, the company should never have, or whatever, the person should never have, why weren't they loyal to me? Now, loyalty It depends on the cards around it as to whether we're reading this positive or negative, right? Now, because it's next to never-ending story and attachment, I'm reading this as a negative attachment. This loyal heart, this is saying to me, there is some lack of loyalty here, and you're being encouraged to walk away, right? To walk away, to leave it behind you. So when we pull this together, the loyal heart, the never-ending story. Do you see the heart is in the little bubble underneath the plinth that she's sitting on? It's like, I've locked my heart down. I've put it to one side. I've put it away, and I'm never going there again. Now, this could be over an ex you're not over, so you're not free to love again, or any kind of job or situation that is still grating, it's hurting. So what we want to do is to detach. I mean, look at this attachment card. She's holding the mask up. She's taken the mask off. She's having a good look at it. Why am I attached to this? Why am I pretending that I'm okay with this? Because I'm not. Do you see a wrist here? Let me get it in view. Is tied by a chain to this post. And you know, she's been wearing that mask because we do this, don't we? We can convince ourselves it's all right, really. That's a coping mechanism, a defense mechanism, a protective mechanism, rather than say it's not all right, really, because then it means I'm going to have to take some action. I'm going to have to deal with this. Now, it's involving a long-term commitment here because of that contract. This is the Justice card, if you like, all right? This contract is here between you and this person. So this could absolutely be a marriage. Marriage is a contract. This could be to do with a family commitment that you think, well, that's my family, therefore, you know, I'm obligated. All right, contract doesn't have to be literal contract. It can be an energetic contract that you believe is in place, and it's to do with something or someone you care about, because we've got that caring connections here. So this could be taking care of family that you're completely attached, can't see a way out, can't see a different way. And it's time for you to bring that loyalty into yourself. Are you being loyal to you? Are they being loyal to you? Let's just re-examine this whole situation about loyalty. And let's re-examine the contractual obligations. Because is there actually a contract? All right, we have a contract and we have a job, we sign a contract, we have a contract, we get married. But all of these can be broken. Jobs can end, marriages can end in divorce. But a lot of these contracts, for some of you watching, are energetic contracts in your mind. It's my mum, so I've got to take care of her. It's my adult child, so I have to ... These are not real contracts, and even if they are, they can be broken. So you're being encouraged here to examine the loyalty to yourself, your attachments to somebody significant or something significant, either in your life or from the past that you're still attached to now, and to free yourself, because this never-ending story it keeps coming up. And so Spirit is saying, the universe is saying, let's let this go. Let's move on from this. Let's change this. Let's move into the fairness. You see, we've got the walking away from this situation to get into balance. When we look at this, again, we're back with the scales. So we've got the contract, we've got the scales. This is a 38, that's an 11. Master number. Now let's be fair, all right? The wisdom, the owl is sitting on the top of her head, okay? The wisdom is here when we tap into our higher self, which is why the owl is sitting up there on top of the higher self. It's like, right, what does my higher self say? Am I living my best life? Am I leading from the heart? Or am I just following some previous attachment to something or someone, that this is the time for me to really look at this and let go? Something wants to be done, walking away, right? Walking out of that gate into a bigger, brighter, better world for yourself. Are you ready to walk away? All right, she's looking behind her. She's not hesitating, right? She's closing that gate behind her and she's off. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more. I want to add in some tarot. So tell me more about this, please, this situation. I feel as if you just need to give yourself permission. Just give yourself permission, okay? Give yourself permission to say, I choose me. We've got the Fool. There's your new beginning. With the Lovers, the Two of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay, so let's have a look at it. We want, let me move them up a little bit so that you can see them better, all right? That Fool is here to say, can you take a leap of faith and break that attachment? Let's do that first. Now, it's interesting because we think, well, if I break the attachment, that's it, it's done. Not necessarily. All right, real love is not attached. Real love is free flowing. Real things that are right for us, that are good for us, that support us, are there because of choice, not because of obligation. So sometimes we think, that's it, I'm breaking the attachment, I'm having the fresh start, and then we end up not leaving, but we choose to say, I'm going to work with this in a different way. I'm going to make changes. We're having a new beginning. Right now, for some of you, you are leaving. You're saying, this is the time. I'm heading for the divorce courts. I've had enough. I'm out of here. Right? Or I'm finally letting go of that old ex that I've been still in love with several years down the line after we finished. I'm ready for a new beginning. With it being next to the Lovers under contract, some of you are ending a contract that is to do with a marriage. And others of you are just allowing yourself to step into something new, to step into potentially a new relationship, a beautiful, new, caring connection, because you've finally been able to leave the past behind. You know, I talk about a door. When we finish something, we need to close the door behind us. Otherwise, when we open the new door, it creates a backdraft, and that everything kind of doesn't work properly. So we need to close something down in order to free us to love again, to love a new job, to love a new commitment, to be in that space of loyal hearts to yourself. All right. So we have an opportunity for a brand new beginning. Some of you are absolutely stepping into a new contract because you're finally able to free yourself from an old attachment. They're just giving me the example. For some of you, you've been waiting on a divorce for a long time and you're already in a new relationship, very happy, waiting to get married to this person, but you can't till the divorce comes through. If that is your situation, you are now free to step into that. Now, we've got the Two of Swords with that caring connections. The Two of Swords is the I don't know card. I can't see clearly. So I need to do a bit of deep diving. I need to look deeper within myself, within my energy, within my light. So let's find out how deep that connection is, how caring it actually is. Is it controlling, limiting, restricting, reducing, or is it encouraging, supportive, and a beautiful connection? Let's look at it a little bit deeper. And as you do, you step into your power with the Emperor here. The power to choose to walk away or to stay. It's up to you. But it wants to be fair and it wants to be balanced. And if I am going to walk away, then I'm doing it from a place of power, from a place of I am back. When we're in this position, we've lost our power, or we never really lose it. It can get a little bit buried. We can often feel that we've given our power away. And we often have given our power away in an attachment. But the thing is, because it's your power, as soon as you break that attachment, the power is back with you. It literally never really leaves you. It just feels detached from you. When you release that attachment to something or someone else, ping, it pings straight back. Okay, so it is coming back. I want to know a little bit more. Let's get you a couple of animal oracle. These are the Australian animal oracle. Okay, all the cards I use are linked below. Okay, there's a discount code on this. I think it's 10%. Okay, right. Bilby, yeah. Inner darkness, Bilby, number 9. Now, 9s are nearly there, okay? That is, it's been hard and heavy and tough, and I'm nearly there. We've got this strong energy of this inner darkness. We've got this attachment. Really, this is the time you've got to go within, my beautiful people, and say who or what am I attached to, and how is it serving me? Because I have the opportunity here really strongly with that Fool to say I can break that attachment. We've got 3 out of 4 major arcana cards here. The Emperor, the Lovers, the Fool. Tell me a bit more about that 2 of Swords. Okay, thank you. The 10 of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups with the Fool again, and the Chariot and Justice. Wow. Okay. So they absolutely, let me come back here and talk to you. Spirit is saying you've absolutely got this. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles, this is family, this is bonds, inheritances, this is marriage. I want to really look at my commitments and see if they serve me, if they're loyal, if they're good for me. I need to examine this because this is on the 2 of Swords. Then I can choose my new beginning. Ace of Cups, which is a happiness. I'm looking for my emotional fulfillment, and I'm ready to take a leap of faith. Look, 3 major arcana cards, the Fool, the Chariot and Justice. There's the fairness, that justice. There's that contract. I'm not surprised to see the Justice card come out after we've got, to be fair, with the scales and the contract with the scales, and now we've actually got the Justice card. Legal matters, fairness, balance, karma, rebalancing, moving on, letting go, breaking the attachments, being somewhere you want to be because you choose to be, not because you're obligated and not because you're attached. So massive power here for you to take your power and lead your life forward. So whenever you see this message, if you've clicked on it and it resonates in the first minute or 2, then this is for you. So I want you to really look at, what is that Fool for me? What is that new beginning? This is a leap of faith. This is trust. And notice with the Fool, he's got a very small knapsack on his back, not, 3,000 suitcases he's taking with him. This is, I'm traveling light because I've dropped the attachments and I'm free to move forward. And that Chariot is enabling me to move towards my victory. I've got this. This is ready. This is just, they're showing me on rails, just moving forward, almost gliding along so easily towards that justice. Really like this. Really like this. I mean, when we look at it, we started with that, the attachment, the loyal heart, and, sort of, it's all like it needs sorting. We've got this repeated cycle. We've got this inner darkness. It's all coming up so that it can come out. And that's the beauty of a retrograde period. It comes up so that it can be re-examined, reviewed, and then let go of, fixed, healed, released. And that's what you're doing at the moment. We've got Starfish Spirit from the Animal Oracle. Be open to infinite possibilities. Don't limit yourself. You are infinite and you have the ability to absolutely build your life the way you want it to build. And the thing is, the Starfish Spirit, starfish, when they lose a limb, they grow it back. Okay, so I want you to trust that whatever you're walking away from, you're letting go, you're detaching, cut it off, cut it out, and just trust that something new will grow in its place really beautifully for you. Okay, all right, let's finish off with some angel and unicorn messages. And we've got success. If you had any doubt that walking away would be a disaster. I want you to just trust that it's leading you to success. So it's absolutely meant to be. And from the unicorns, you have the number 44, the I am presence. I am that I am. I am that I am. That's your God force, your creative force, your divine force. That is the power within you to create miracles. So, my beautiful people, you have got this. You are detaching and letting go. Finally, fully and completely. Well done. Congratulations. All right. I will see you soon. You take care. Thanks for joining me. Lots of love. Bye-bye.